Terje Bow is shooting well. That is fantastic shooting from Terje Bow. 1933. He's only going to be a few seconds outside. 7 or 8 seconds. And Martin Fourcade's time is under threat. The Frenchman is not safe quite yet. And if he misses a target, my goodness, that throws it open to the rest of the field. Interesting, Mike, how the shooting for the first 2 rounds was so good. Little deterioration in round 3, and so far everyone has struggled on shoot number 4.
It's a mind game, isn't it? This last shoot where you've skied for nearly 45 minutes. You've pushed hard, the legs are tired. Look at the breathing on Legelic.
Only Vega and Lesser have managed to clear the last 5. Legelic,
he's missed his first.
This is fast shooting, which perhaps a little unnecessary. The first one misses. He will rue that on his way round the last track, but 19 out of 20 he will know is a good score, and it'd be nice to see the Canadian in the top 10. But he's looking tired, isn't he, Mike? He's got one more loop to go. There is no flat on this course. It's either up or fast down, and the significance of the downhills is that you still have to work to save time.
It's incredible. The only easy part of this range is into the stadium, it's flat, round into the range, it's flat. The rest is up or very fast down. Again, Lund, he's just so easy coming in. He relaxes, he knows, he's aware of the importance of every slight pressure on that trigger. Only just over 500 grams to snap the trigger. Release the shot.
Fourcade, Hoffer, Lindstrom, Legelic, Bernbach at the top 5 after shoot number 3.
It's not bad being a reserve, is it?
It's nice and steady. The pressure is off. No expectation whatsoever. But as you say, Mike, he won't be able to come into the 5th, just contemplating what happens if he hits the last 5 targets. And it's that thought process that can so often be so dangerous.
He's in 3rd place right now, but of course Hoffer went on to miss 2 in the last shoot. Again, Moravec is setting the fastest pace out on the track. Great.
Well, you saw the smile on his face, and there are something like 15,000 Czechs in the stadium with even bigger grins on their faces, because their man has kept himself in the running. 14 out of 15. He's only 45 seconds outside the leading time of Martin Fourcade with 1 shoot to go. There's the scores. Fourcade, Hoffer, Lund, Lindstrom, Moravec of the Czech Republic. We know that Hoffer has missed. Lund is still clean. Freddie Lindstrom, Mike, how's he getting on?
Lindstrom
through shoot number 4 fairly soon.
Fairly soon. Not through yet.
Not through yet. Another 3 minutes, an estimation on when Lindstrom of Sweden will be through for his last shoot. It didn't start well for Eric Lesser, but he cleaned it up in the latter stages. But too little, too late, and he will not claim Germany's 2nd medal.
It's such a tough game. His excitement, he was bib number 1, and there's a little extra pressure with that. You're trail breaking out there, and he missed, well, 3 out of 70% hit rate the first 10, and then 100% hit rate his last 10. Go on, Bjorn Ferry.
On the sprint for the line for Bjorn Ferry. Huge success in Vancouver, and I think all the Swedish biathletes need to thank this man and Carl-Johan Bergman, because their sponsors have doubled, tripled over the last 4 or 5 years because of the success that these 2 men have had. And Bjorn Ferry again, it's a really respectable result. 50, 54, 237 inside. Will it be good enough for a medal? I'm not sure it will be, but 19 hits out of 20. On his current ski form, he needed the full house, but it's not to be.
You know, in Bjorn Ferry's mind, he would only have felt that 20 out of 20 was doable today, but it was less than a millimetre, the miss that he had in the prone. The margins are so tiny, both on the skis and on the shooting range. It's about timing, it's about confidence.
Here comes Jakub Fak, and he's starting to hurt, having missed those last 2 shots. He would have been well inside Bjorn Ferry's time, but the defending champion loses his title here in Nove Mesto. It's an incredibly hard race to defend. I think Tikhonov's the only man who's won it 2 years in succession. Now, Andy Bernbach still has a chance. 42.06 the time of Ferry. Well, he can catch 5 or 6 seconds. He won't catch a minute and 5.
And he's just lost that edge that he had in Oberhof before Christmas and after Christmas. Kirchner knows how to do it, but Kirchner missed 2 the day that he won this title. It was a much windier day than this.
Yeah, on a day like this, we feel that only Forcada can afford to miss a target and still win. Lindstrom started 27. Martin Forcada started number 29. Exactly a minute behind him. Stay calm. Stay calm. 19 out of 20 might still be good enough for the podium. This is the key shot. Excellent finish, having missed the first shot. And 42.06 from Bjorn Ferry. It's going to be Sweden 1 and 2 for a moment, but maybe not for long, because if Martin Fourcade can do what he's done so many times this season and clear the last 5, surely the gold is in his pocket. And after 3 silvers, this man deserves the top prize. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! But he gets number 20 down, so it won't be quite as easy as he thought. He still has a big margin over Lindstrom, but perhaps the door is open for someone who starts a little later on.
Well, that was amazing. For me, he just looked like a statue there. There was nothing, just his stomach was moving. The desire was huge, but the tension eventually got through to his mind.
So Martin Fourcade is going to have to push to stay safe. Freddie Lindstrom will be thinking great things at the moment. Only 33.5 outside the leading time. No more shooting to be done, but 1 lap still to be skied.
This gives Moravec is 15 seconds faster ski time. This could give the Czech Republic the best opportunity.
Now, if you were the Czech coach, would you be passing on any information to Andre?
No, absolutely not. You've got to keep all that information away, I'm quite sure.
And don't forget Larby Lund, who started number 40, Mike. He's got a good time after the 3rd shoot. He's hit the first 15 and is only 6.7 seconds outside Martin Fourcade's time.
So Fourcade's beatable, but it needs to be a 20 out of 20.
And Andy Birnbacher after 3 with a margin of 1:11 behind the leaders. Bjorn Dahlen on the way to the finish. Here comes number 52. This is just a warm-up act for the Czech crowd here. And of course, Jaroslav Sukup with 9 out of 10 so far. May well have heard that if he can hit the remaining 10, he's in with a chance. First 2 through the same hole.
So central.
Ooh, lucky with 4. Can he tidy it up for 5? No! He's gone way left. And that's the end of his medal chances. So Sukup is the man who's going to have to do the supporting act for Moravec, who is due in to shoot any moment now. Away goes 73. Arndt Pfeiffer. Consistency, but not the sort of consistency that he wants. 2 misses, and I'm not sure he's happy starting late on, Mike. Last season you would have had your money on him getting the first choice in the German team, but it hasn't turned out that way.
No, it hasn't. And you can just see Pfeiffer's spirit. In fact, Bjorn Dahlen coming up to his finish, he's given it absolutely everything, and athlete 54 just slowing down for the flat section before the shoot.
That's Abramenko. Of Belarus being overtaken. Bjorn Dahlen will get generous applause from this crowd of some 22,000 here tonight, but it's not to be that fairy tale race of his. 2:07, he would have been well inside. 53 seconds he would have been inside Bjorn Ferry's had he cleared all 20, but the shooting has been the problem over the last couple of seasons. He still has the mass start race to go there. Here we go with Freddie Pinter, the Austrians looking for something to cheer. No. 4 out of 5.
I was surprised that Pinter was put in the last group. His shooting has been so good this season, and he's starting nearly an hour after the first athlete, and it's not quite the same when you're hanging around for your start time. The race is well underway. Distractions. At the finish, after the 4th shoot, Almakov, the Australian, 0-0-0, and then he went and missed 3. That shows the pressure. Jackson has missed 5, unfortunately. It's a good ski time from Jacko, though.
Terje Bow in 4th place coming into the range, just 22 seconds down off the lead of Martin Fourcade. So if he can stay clear, he will have a chance. It's going to be very, very close, but he does have to hit the 20 targets. That one miss from Martin Fourcade has given every other nation just a glimmer of hope.
You can see his carrying strap just to the right of the picture. It's reacting with a heartbeat. It's, well, about 3 heartbeats a second as he's going here. Calm and focused.
Well, it's not the quickest shoot, but it is perfectly accurate, and that's what the coach will have ordered. Apologies. And Terje Bow on 30.17. He just needs to stay within 40 seconds because he can turn up the pace on the last loop. 29 now. So another 7 seconds thrown away to Fourcade with that shoot. But crucially, he is clean. 15 out of 15. Just 5 targets remaining. Alexis Boeuf of France, 18 out of 20 on the day. Respectable, but not good enough to win. Is it going to be good enough for a top 10?
Well, I think it's going to be short-lived, Patrick, because there are some good shooting scores coming in later. And, of course, BIP 17 is very early in this 136-field race. Boeuf will be disappointed. He knows he's got the ability as well to get 20. He's done it before. But then you rank up the pressure of a World Championships race. It really changes things.
I think there's a crux moment about to happen. Moravec should be coming towards the range. Here we go with Labe Lund, so far clear. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Now he's got to clear the remaining 4.
That was for the gold. Oh.
Not to be, not to be. How many have fallen at the last hurdle? Moravec will be the next big name in. Clement Bauer is not a threat. Here he is, 5 out of 5, and he has a shot at the gold medal. Slow it down. Make sure. Snatching. Oh my goodness, great reactions with the last 3 shots, Mike, but not the sort of drills that would make you happy. Far too fast. That was like a sprint shoot.
I think he only started that incredible pace once when he missed his 2nd shot, and then he just let them go. He just reacted after that, and it worked.
So, from a potential gold medal, he goes into the bronze medal position, 41.43. Well, what a race. What a fantastic race. Terje Bow, I think, is the next man that we need to watch out for. He started 57. We're through to 42 on that last shoot. So we've still got about 6.5, 7 minutes before Terje Bow, the man who won in Khanty-Mansijsk 2 years ago, to shock the veterans in the Norwegian team. It would be a sensational comeback from him because, of course, he was ill throughout the summer. He missed the first third of the season and only raced very, very lightly after the Christmas period.
You know, I know he's not quite on the ski form that we'd expect because of those setbacks that Terje Bow has had, but he will save something for his last 4 kilometers after the final shoot.
Volkov and Savitsky of Kazakhstan are 2 men who will be into the range for their final shoot fairly soon. If either of them go clear, they could challenge for a top 3.